Hey, it's Cyborg V2. And you know Cyborg, right? The thing that people only use for healing. Well, it had a V2 this update, right? Was it this Yeah, this update. Which actually was like 4 months ago, but like I got it like 3 months ago, and I never really made anything about it. So here we are. Melancholiness in-depth dive. Welcome. I am Raiko Miyuketsu. I already did an intro, so I don't know why I'm doing it again. But so we're here. I'm gonna do Cyborg V2 now. Wow, you can really tell I just woke up. Hold up. Let me redo that again. Hey, so today we're going to be doing something on Cyborg V2, and as you can see, if you saw last video, my stats are kind of fucked up. So that is because I was just messing around with Cyborg V2 and stuff, and it's actually pretty good for raids. Well, yeah, it is good for raids because I'll get to all of that later, but basically, yeah, if you're wondering like how to get Cyborg V2, you need to be second C, and I'm not sure if you need to be max level or not, because I got it when I was max level. I got it after I got Phoenix Blade V2. So like I don't know any of the level requirements, and I don't know any of the material requirements. I will probably put them up on the screen while I'm explaining how the quest works. Basically, so you go in Shred and Danger and you talk to this one dude. Okay, I'm gonna say the materials off the top of my head. You need to give him 1,000, or her, them, I don't fucking know. You need to give them 1,500 iron ingots and 1,500 rusted scrap. Then they're like, yo, can you fight, what was it? I forgot. I'll put the requirements up on screen. I swear, I know what to do. And then once you finish fighting whatever, then they're like, so funny thing here, I don't have the stuff I need, but I know someone who does, and then they tell you to go to Fior and talk to the person who does. I'm not sure if you need, oh yeah, they need to like kill Kaido with Cyborg V2. Well, not Cyborg V2, you don't even fucking have it yet. With Cyborg, only with Cyborg. Then you come back and he's like, so I don't have my shit either. So then he directs you to someone over at Kaido, Skull Island, and he's like, hey, I don't have my shit either, but if you give me some materials, I can maybe hook you up with something. So once you get him the materials and like, you know, do that exchange, you have it. And Cyborg V2, you get this funny little fella right here. Let me just grab my fucking mouse real quick, because on Xbox you can't M1 with it, because for some reason you need two buttons to use advanced repair with, and that is RT and the right button on the trigger. I don't get it, but yeah. So I'm gonna go over to Fisherman because it's the highest, like, you know, level people here. So like, yeah, basically, I will try to upload more videos, but to be fair, school just started, and it's like, I have work and stuff to do, so yeah, also, my life is a life, and things happen in a life, so, yeah, don't expect me to like upload like a video every week. I mean, I'll try to do that, but then again, I'm a procrastinator. So like, yeah, I'm supposed to do a video on like ATK, triple katana and all that stuff. Never did that. But yeah, so don't expect much out of me, but also expect a little bit, because I try to a decent amount in my videos. And yes, I know that I make them all in like 3 hours, but yeah, anyways, we are here, and I need to kill these dudes right here. Okay, so basically, this is a M1s in Cyborg V2, kinda broken if you ask me. 5,000 each hit with basically no cooldown. So yeah, that's and then it pulls out a sword. I don't know if you saw because it didn't load there. It pulls out a sword, and then the first skill, acceleration pulse, pulls out that sword and does like a little explosion with it. It does damage when it wants to because it's one of those skills where like each separate hit does different damage, except it doesn't have that good knockback. But it is a pretty good skill. Now, High Volt Blast is basically just like a better version of it, but it actually knocks them back and hits multiple times, as you see. Oh, right there, it hit 2 times. So, it just depends on like what situation you're using it in. So, like, yeah, sometimes it works, and then sometimes it doesn't work. Now, Destruction Beam. People say that it's like a watered down version of the light beam, but it looks better. That's the one thing I'll give it. And it has a shorter range. This is what it is. It does that. It does good damage, as you can see, 20,000. And that's off of max stats. And obviously I don't have an accessory for it equipped because there is no, there's not like a really good melee buffing accessory, so... Here, let me see if... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, hold on. Okay. I just want to check if, like... that was the maximum damage it can do, because sometimes, like, you know... Because, like, the enemy did die, so... Oh, yep, that was maximum damage. But, yeah, it is a pretty good skill. It's hard to hit, though. Mainly the 2 things I do is I do Acceleration Pulse and High Volt Blast, because that does a pretty good bit of damage. See? But yeah, that's what I normally do with this when I'm fighting someone. And, next skill is Tactic Switch. This, I still haven't wrapped my head around. I don't know if it changes Advanced Repair. I don't know if it makes it heal less. But basically the M1s change. And it becomes like a projectile. It does the same amount of damage. Yeah. Except it takes 1,000 health away. So, but it is pretty good. Now let's get to the skill that I dislike. Tactic Switch, Acceleration Pulse. I love to wrap my head around how this fucking works, but I don't understand. Basically, this is what the skill looks like. You can hold it down and stuff. It's like the Dough Barrage, and like Blox Fruits, where like it's all the, you know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what I'm fucking talking about. And it has auto aim. Like, okay, if I look at the enemy like this, see, it targets, but like, the enemy like has to be in front of me, kind of. Like, I can't just do the... Oh, never mind. I can't fucking do that. Like, I have to be pointing towards the ground. It doesn't just automatically go. Like, see? Like, I have to be pointing towards the ground in order for it to work. And also, another thing is that does not scale on... It doesn't scale on melee. It does the same amount of damage even when you don't have any, like, even when you only have 1,000 stat points in your melee. So it does 8,841 with 21 hits, which is pretty good, especially since, like, it doesn't change at all. So, like, yeah. Oh, thought I had regular acceleration pulse on. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of the tactic switch, and... yeah. And Advanced Repair. It heals a really good amount of HP in a little amount of time. And also, another thing you can do is you can heal other people, and it heals the same amount as you. It doesn't, like, split the health or anything. And you can heal several people. The range is pretty small, so you're gonna want them, like, if it's in the middle of a raid, like, especially a normal raid, you're gonna want to leave, like, an enemy left and, like, go across the map from it and be like, hey, do you want heals or something? But yeah, and as you can see, it has a pretty short cooldown for a healing skill. it's also a really good healing skill, especially since, like, you know, it's your melee and it's not like your fruit or your sword, so you don't really have to risk something that's extremely important to have a skill that heals multiple people. My thing, though, is it scales heavily on melee. Like, I don't know exactly how much it heals when you just have, like, the regular 1,000 stat points into it, but yeah. Also, if you're on Xbox, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can't M1, but you can use this on right D-pad and... Oh, my clip ended. But you can use it on right D-pad and RT. So, I don't understand that because from what people have told me, Conqueror's Hockey isn't even on that button, because I thought it was on that button. Which is why but yeah, King Legacy devs, if you're listening to this, please fix this. Like, Cyborg M1s are, like, an extremely big part of the melee. Like, as you can see, like, they do so much damage, especially when you have, like, max stat points into them. Like, so you should probably fix that, because without the M1s, it becomes really bad. So that's why, like, not many people use it, especially on Xbox. But Cyborg V2, oh yeah, here's a little combo that I have with it. So you can use something like Awaken Dark and Soul Cane. So then you can do this. Oh wait, if I didn't screw that up, that, and then like that and that. Like, basically Cyborg V2 needs something that, like, where you have your enemy close to you, because, like, Destruction Beam from afar, it's not fun to hit. I've learned that from fighting my friends numerous times with like a Cyborg-led build. So I really just suggest using Awaken Dark, especially since it has, like, skills that, like, stun your enemies, and, like, you can immediately go from one skill into another. So, I would definitely suggest Dark Awakening for Cyborg V2 if you do want to do, like, a Cyborg-based build. And for accessory, I would say Floppy Glasses, because, like, it increases your speed, and, like, you need that. Like, speed is nice to have, and also increases your fruit damage. So you're not completely relying on Cyborg. Like, your fruit can do some really good damage too. Like, yeah. But that's all from me. Cyborg, in the end, it's pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It looks really cool. It's Cyborg V2 and Phoenix Blade V2. Or Phoenix Gun, as I call it, and also as the devs call it, I'm pretty sure. Like, they both are equal in power. They have their weak points, and they have their strong points, too. But I would definitely say, like, for raids, Cyborg V2, good. Because, like, you can heal, and also, yeah, that's, if you haven't realized, High Volt Blast also launches you into the air, which is good for, like, dodging stuff at times if you, like, need to get away or stuff. Yeah, I should probably stop going on. Anyways, the Striker Ryuketsu signing off, and also, yeah.